All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry it took me a little extra time to get ready today. I just walked in the studio right before it was time to start stream, so I just kind of quickly threw everything up. But had a lot to do. I have a lot of things I do usually before stream, so thank you for your patience, everyone. And welcome in. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're going to be drawing bat wings today. Happy Smogist, by the way, for anybody who's doing Smogist. Is anyone doing Smogist? I tried to do Smogist. It didn't really work. I mean, I did it on stream, but I just don't really know where to post any of them, so I haven't really been posting them. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for being here. Let me scroll up and say hi. We can't stop here. This is Bat Country. Good to see everybody. But yeah, I figured we'd do bat wings today in honor of Smogist. Just, you know, for those who don't know, Smogist is an art challenge. It's a monthly art challenge, creature design challenge where you just draw dragons every day of the month. I did not do it every day. I am too busy for that. But I did try to do as many as I could on stream this month. But I figured this would be a timely study. Plus, it's never a bad idea to revisit wings. We did feathered wings last week, because feathers are complicated. Here I can show you guys that for anyone who missed it if you want to see. We did some studies of wing anatomy, specifically talking about like feather layering and how that all works. And today we're going to be doing that, but with bat wings. So here we go. I just kind of pulled up some references here. I don't even know if they're that good. I just kind of grabbed some. And we're going to get started. But let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Paleontologist VA, good to see you. Bickman, good to see you. How you doing? Something should have arrived for you by today, hopefully. So keep an eye out. Let me know if it gets there. Oh, Yanglaroo, hey, long time no see. It was fun hanging out on your stream yesterday. PyroKitty's Tavern. I need to scroll down. I think this might be the same PyroKitty. Good to see you, though. I'm glad you're enjoying those emotes. Hey, Maze. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your help, as always. Ulodnin. Hey. Good cheesy joke. Kicking it off there. Love it. Dr. Captain Sir. Love your name still. Yeah, it should be fun. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry it took me a while to get going. Danish Viking. Hey. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys like the dance music. And it looks like we have a new chatter, Lucy Ann Art. Welcome on in. It's so good to have you. Thanks for popping by. It's the first time you saw the waiting scene. You love the dancing dino. Yeah, me too. I love the dancing dino. I think it's super cute. I'm glad you like it too. Let's see. There should be references pinned at the top of chat. New name. Okay, so same PyroKitty. Got it. Good to know. But yeah, if you guys need references, click the link at the top of chat if you want to draw along with me. What I usually tell... Excuse me, I have the hiccups because I just scarfed breakfast. If you want to draw with me, what I usually say is challenge yourself to draw for 30 minutes. See if you can like squeeze 30 minutes of drawing in. Even if it's not a finished drawing, even if you're just doing gesture sketches, or you don't even have to draw what I'm doing. Like if you don't want to draw bat wings today, just draw something you see around you, or find a reference that you want to draw from. The idea is to learn how to study reference and how to learn from it, not necessarily trying to copy the reference line for line, pixel for pixel. So just try and ask yourself questions as you're drawing. And we're all just going to level up together. So that's the whole point of the art gym, as we like to call it around here. And thanks for being here. Ray of Sun, hey. I'm glad you like the dino gift too. Good to see you. Digital Lizard, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate it. Bjork, hey. So good to have you. Oh, well, thank you for the work and lurk. Anyone who's watching me at work, I do try to keep it work safe, but I appreciate you sneaking a peek. Oh my gosh, you guys have the cutest little dancing emotes. I love this. Beats. I'm glad you were having a good time with that. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think oh, Mayor Stepper, hey, good to see you. I think I'm getting close to the bottom of chat. You guys are chatty today. Smogust? Yeah, not super healthy, probably. Hey, Ricodactylus. Thank you for popping in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, like Smog, like from The Hobbit. Yeah, so it's S-M-A-U-G. Smogust. Yeah, it's cute. SM August. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Captain Sir, you got it. Life is chaotic. It is, yeah. Today was just one of those mornings, guys. It's the name that keeps on giving. Yeah, that's kind of my goal here. Dr. Captain Sir. If you want to join in, I always tell people don't feel like you have to show anything that you do. I know we have a lot of like people who are first-time artists that join, or people who haven't drawn in a long time, or people who just don't typically draw from reference, so you might not feel comfortable, you know, with your results. So don't feel like you have to share, but we do have a Discord. There's a section just for sharing sketches from these called I think we changed the name. It's warm-up studies now. But anyway, look in the stream events section in my Discord. You'll find a place to share. At the end of stream, anybody who wants to share their results can do so right there. So I will basically pull up that Discord and I'll show anything you guys did from studies today here on stream. So if you want to be a part of it, that's part of the accountability thing. It's just kind of to encourage each other to try. And something I have to tell myself all the time that has slowly, very slowly, over time begun to help is we're here to do this, you know? We're here to, oops, not scratch it out. Hold on, I'm on the wrong layer. We're here to get the bad drawings out. All right, and this, I don't mean this to sound self-deprecating. It's not supposed to be, although I guess it could at first blush, right? But the idea is that part of what keeps people from drawing a lot of times, or trying to pick up the skill of drawing, is that we get frustrated. I definitely get this way. And we just feel like, oh, I'm making such a bad drawing, like it doesn't look the way I want it to. I give up, or like this is too hard, or like I don't want to force myself to look at this bad drawing. At least those are the thoughts that go through my head. And so the whole point of the art gym is to kind of, you know, we're all here to like get better, and it's okay to make a bad drawing. So hopefully that encourages somebody today. We're all going to be making drawings that we hope improve. So no matter what level you're at, whether you're like a professional artist who does this for a living, or you're somebody who's just getting started, anyone is welcome that wants to. But like I said, if you don't want to share your results, you don't have to do that. Just drawing along and challenging yourself to do that is a huge step. It's like art accountability, kind of like how you need a gym buddy to go to the gym. This is your art gym buddy crew. So anyway, welcome to the art gym, guys. Sabina Bean, hey, oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're doing well. Sabina Bean, I know you mostly hang out on the game side of Twitch, but I don't know if you know this. I actually played a game on Twitch not too long ago. So if you're still here, we played Journey, which I'd never played before. Yeah, anyway, it was a lot of fun. Let me move this over, because this is in the way. Bat hands, yes, exactly. Hey, Phoenix Fire Element, how you doing? Long time no see. How was your stream? You guys, I was hanging out on Phoenix's stream this morning. She's doing some very cute crochet, as always. Very lovely figure over in the Makers and Crafters section of Twitch, if anyone's looking to add to their watch list. Oh, thank you, Amaze, for that shout out. Also hope you guys enjoy the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, the VOD is available, Sabina Bean. Well, we might be doing it again sometime. I keep forgetting to make the bits challenge. Chat earned that, by the way, for anyone who's new here. I don't normally play games on Twitch, but chat was asking me to. And so we did, and that VOD is up. I think it's going to be up for like 10 more days, but I actually turned the VOD into a highlight. So if you go into the videos section on my channel, you'll see a highlight that is just basically that VOD without the intro, the 15-minute starting soon screen. Because it took me a while to double check everything that day too. Anyway, yeah, feel free to watch. But anyway, we might be doing it again sometime, we'll see. I kind of want to finish Journey, so I might make another little like Journey Part 2 challenge. And then chat has definitely been like adding more lists to my game list of like games they want to see me play. So we'll see. We might make it every once in a while on a Sunday sort of a thing, which is apparently pretty common. I feel like a lot of artists on Twitch do Sunday game streams. Like half the time when I go to a game channel on Twitch on a Sunday to like lurk, they're like playing a game. Or did I say Twitch game channel? I meant Twitch art channel. Anyway. But I hope you're having a good day, Sabina Bean. Thanks for the lurk. Chris Wright, hey, you need both gym and art. Yeah, me too. Me too. I did stop by the actual gym on my way home from work last week. I did like 5 minutes of like a machine that I need to, I think I've talked about this before. I have a hip injury that I'm trying to nurse. So I'm trying to strengthen those muscles and had to do the abduction machine or whatever. So it wasn't a hard workout, but it's definitely something I need to do more. Anyway, so for anybody who is looking at these bat skeletons, like what are we doing? Why are we just drawing skeletons? The idea with this is that if you can familiarize yourself with the anatomy of what's going on under the skin, it's going to help you actually figure out what's happening when you go to draw from like a fully skinned reference, right? If you've never looked at a bat skeleton before, you may not know this, but I'm sure most of you have. But basically, they have arms and hands and elbows and things just like we do. The proportions are just different. So here's the shoulders, obviously. And then we've got the elbow. And then the hand is right here. So that we've got the thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. So they still have 5 fingers, just like we do. They're just splayed and they come out of that wrist and hand bone differently than ours do. And so you can very easily see, you know, how you could stretch a dragon wing across all of this, right? Or a bat wing, depending on your purposes here. But you can see how that wing would attach to all those points. So if you think about a bat wing as just an exaggerated hand or an arm, it's going to help you when you look at this be able to be like, oh, this is the shoulder, this is the elbow, this is the hand, this is the fingers. And it's going to help you know where to make these lines, especially coming out. A lot of times I see artists drawing wings, you know, like this. And that's just not, I mean, that's a way to do it for sure. But if you're trying to make it look like a bat wing, that's not how bat anatomy works. And so the more you can study from nature, the more you can learn what to exaggerate. We could even maybe look at some cool creature design stuff at some point if you guys want to, and see how artists have taken just the standard bat wing and kind of, I've seen all kinds of things. I've seen people like extend that middle finger or something and do like really crazy wing shapes, you know, so you can get like stuff like this, or, you know, whatever you want to do. But again, knowing the basics, knowing the foundational parts is going to help your creature design, your art, all that stuff. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, it was so fun, Sabina Bean. It was, there was a jump scare part, so we did clip that. Chat was very good about not spoiling the jump scare in Journey for me. I literally went into it not knowing anything. Sorry, I'm eating breakfast while we're on stream. I apologize. And yeah, that I was not expecting a jump scare at all. Everything I've seen about Journey was like, oh, it's so calm and relaxing. It's such a nice, chill game, and so that's kind of what I went in expecting. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Good job, chat, for not spoiling that. Excuse me. Yeah, if you want to like draw more detail into, like, if you want to go more detailed with your drawing of the bat skeleton, go for it. I'm just kind of quickly familiarizing myself with like where the knuckles are, how the joints kind of work, where the bends tend to happen, so that when I go to, you know, do my actual study, I'm gonna have a little bit better idea of what to do. This looks like a flying fox of some kind. Got this really intense, like, hooked thumb claw with their thumb spike. Let's see. Yes, you're very helpful, Maze. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Listen, like I said, it was not a big workout. Is that ice cream? No, I wouldn't eat ice cream for breakfast. It's definitely not ice cream. It's really not. It's not exactly healthy, though. It's something I forgot I had here. Hey, Terzia, how you doing? And hey, Isol, good to see you. Hope you guys are having good days, wherever you are in the world. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the bat picture now. I think I got it. So again, while I'm looking at this, I'm asking myself questions like, okay, why does the skin attach here? Like, where is the skin attaching? It's not attaching right at the thumb knuckle joint. It's attaching lower for this species of bat. Now this is going to change, obviously, depending on what kind of bat you're drawing. But basically, these just look like little hands to me, and I can see all those little like knuckles we just drew. Just kind of helps me think about the bat wing in a way that makes more sense. And also, hi Smiley, I hope you're doing well. Drawing and watching. Oh, thank you. Hope I had a pretty good weekend. You know, I probably had the most relaxing Sunday I've had in a while. I managed to do all of the things that I normally try to do on a Sunday, which is go for a walk, take a nap, read a book, play a game. Did all of that. And actually, the nap, I was a little worried. Sometimes naps mess me up on my sleep schedule, but this one didn't. This one, I managed to actually get like almost 8 hours of sleep last night, which was really nice. So I'm feeling relatively well rested for once, which is always good. Sort of rare. Oh, looks like you got caught up, Smiley. Yeah, you can see the evidence, but oh wow. Yeah, you can. It's like super blue. So I'm eating, I guess since I've been outed, I'm eating Italian ice. It's blue raspberry. Oh my gosh, too funny. I had no idea it was going to turn my tongue blue. That's hilarious. Let's see. Is this where... Hey, oh, Catastrophe, how are you? Good to see you. It's where people with blue mouths are, that's for sure. Should probably eat something else on stream. This is a bad plan. Good to have you here, Bickman. Let's see. Sky puppies indeed. Sky puppies indeed. Oh my gosh, Outernet! Was that you? Aw, thank you. Wait, where's my act? There it is. Thank you so much, Outernet. I appreciate those bits. How you doing? Yeah, good to see you. Back on a horrific insomnia binge. Oh no. Isol, I'm so sorry. Oh, we traded, Isol. I haven't been able to sleep through the night in a long time. I'm so sorry. Would you like to trade back? Let me know. We can arrange that at any time. I'll trade back and I'll send you my secret, which is melatonin gummies. Alright. I'm trying to find another reference picture. I did check first. I saw it said Outernet. Did I mess it up? I saw the OU, so I was pretty sure because it like floated by my screen. But you're right, I'm not a pro streamer, so constantly putting that on display. Hashtag pro, not really. Let's find another wing ref. This one looks pretty good. I'm gonna find a few unique poses. I'll probably color one of these eventually, but I just want to get the shapes down. I want to also pay attention to like little things like this, like how the fingers can like fold the wing forward. That's really interesting, and I think that would be really fun to put into like a creature design of some kind. Let's see if I can find another one. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Ooh, this one's fun. Have you guys ever seen those videos and GIFs where they just turn the camera upside down so it looks like the bats are walking around all funny and like dancing? It's extremely funny to me. Like this one. Like, this is such a reference, holy cow. Oh my gosh. I'm really easily amused, I'm sorry. Very funny to me. Okay, I'm gonna use these. Their moves are way better than mine too, Weasel. I'm right there with you. Let's see. I think I'm behind on chat again. Yeah, I hope you're able to get your sleep sorted too. Tried to get laundry done ahead of your vacation this week, but the dryer decided it didn't want to do that. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Bickman. That's so annoying. Yeah. Let's see. Productive insomnia. Well, I guess that's good. Better than unproductive. It's wired insomnia with a hint of jump scaring myself awake when I finally do doze. I do that too, Isol. Oh my gosh, I did that like 3 times last night while falling asleep. It's like, as I'm falling asleep, my brain's like, ah! Don't do that. That would be foolish. You almost fell asleep. Whew, caught it. I'm just like, brain. What are you doing? This is what we're trying to do right now, is sleep. That's also part of why I try not to do things in my bed that aren't sleeping. Like, I try not to do work in my, like, sitting on my bed, anything on my laptop. Like, I try not to do anything that isn't related to sleep. It's really tough habit to break sometimes when you're used to, like, because it's nice to sit on somewhere comfy, you know, and, like, do your work. But then I realize that my brain just learns over time, like, oh, this isn't where we sleep. This is where we are productive. Yeah, exactly. My brain's finally dozing off, and then it's like, squirrel. Yeah, exactly. Or I'll hear something, or my brain will think I heard something, even if I didn't hear something, but then it's like, what if you did hear something, and then it wakes up? It's really just stupid. Dumb brain things. Bats stand like Nosferatu. Yeah, they do. The video of bats taken upside down. It looks like a goth nightclub. I think I saw that video recently, Bigman. It's night terrors? Oh no! Night terrors sound awful. I've never had that before. And I don't envy you. I'm so sorry. You ordered a new heating element, but we'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, no. You should not. Well, good luck. That sounds annoying. Life is so expensive. Oh no, do you get those too, Rue? I used to get sleep paralysis a lot. I don't know if anyone in chat has ever had sleep paralysis, but that used to happen to me a lot. It's actually part of why I became a side sleeper, because you get sleep paralysis less if you sleep on your back. Or I mean, if you sleep on your side, then you get it more if you sleep on your back. But over time, side sleeping has kind of made, like, it's kind of done bad things for my posture, because you tend to, like, curl and your shoulders go forward when you sleep on your side, so I'm actually switching back to being a back sleeper. And I'm a little nervous, because I don't want the sleep demons to come back, but so far so good. Okay. Hopefully my tongue will not be blue very long. Let me try and get the blue out. It's probably not working. So this image is kind of difficult to see, but I can tell based on this one that, like, okay, this finger is shorter, so that might be the edge of this finger. And then this finger is actually, like, swooping around. So it's, like, curling this way. Like, he's, like, doing this. Oh, you can't see me. Doing, like, this with his fingers. And so it's making this wing sort of have a shape like that. And that connects there. But it's just kind of fun. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun anyway. To look at these images and try and figure out what they are. So when we say things like ask yourself questions or study the reference, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Don't just try and, like, if I had just tried to copy that shape and not actually ask myself what was going on in that shape, I'm not really learning anything other than how to copy. And there's nothing wrong with that, like if you're trying to do hyperrealism. But if you're trying to draw from imagination, you're not going to have anything to copy. So it's helpful to learn what you're doing. And even if you are, you know, getting into hyperrealism as an art style, learning, like, what is actually going on in the image still is super helpful and will make you more proficient at that as well. So it's always a good idea to try not to focus on copying as much as studying or asking yourself questions as you draw the image. And that's, again, part of why we start with basic anatomy studies. Or at least why I do. You certainly don't have to. I understand that it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Which, again, is why this is the art gym. We're all just holding each other accountable. And by the way, even if you're not drawing, if you're just here, like, hanging out in chat, thank you for being here, because even if you're not drawing, you're still encouraging somebody to draw. Either by being in chat or just by being present, you're definitely encouraging me to draw. So I appreciate that, because I can guarantee you I would not be doing this if I didn't think people were watching me and making me do it. So thank you guys. Yeah, poor Isol. When you take melatonin, you would get sleep paralysis? Oh, really? After melatonin? Ugh. I haven't had that yet. That's a little scary. I used to get sleep paralysis all the time. Like, the first time it happened to me was in college, I think, and I had no idea what was going on, but it was so scary. It took like a year, I think, before I finally figured out what it was. I was just like, well, I guess I'm being possessed by demons, so this is my life now. Because it's horrifying. For anyone who's never had it before, you can't move, but you're awake. So it feels like somebody is pushing on you or like holding you down. And so it causes you to panic because you're like, I can't move my body, what's happening? And it feels like a force outside of yourself is keeping you still. So very, very unsettling stuff. Thankfully, I never saw any figures. I've heard a lot of people when they have sleep paralysis, they actually see like a shadowy figure in the room with them or even hovering over them. And thankfully, I would probably never sleep again if that happened. So thankfully, I never see anything. I don't have any hallucinations, but I definitely feel like the pressure, and it's not fun. And it would happen pretty regularly in college. Over time, it's gotten less frequent, but sleeping on my side definitely made it stop. I never had it happen when I would sleep on my side. But would not recommend. Would not recommend. Thankfully melatonin, I've only had to use melatonin recently, because I went through like a couple years of like pretty bad, I don't know if it would be insomnia or just like stressed and unable to sleep. But like, I've never had sleep problems my whole life other than sleep paralysis occasionally. Like, falling asleep has never been a problem for me until the last couple of years. And so I finally started taking just a tiny bit of melatonin if I can't fall asleep after like half an hour. And it's definitely helping, I think, retrain my body to like, bedtime is sleep time, you know? Oh my gosh, these are too funny. Look at this one, you guys. This is such a, like, I mean, because it's a giant hand, it just looks like he's, like, got his arms crossed behind him, like, all serious. Or her. I don't know. Boy or girl. But it's very funny to me. I just love that shape. Very serious pose. Your cats are trying to make you a back sleeper again? Oh no, what are they doing? Any form of insomnia does not sound fun. No, not at all. Ray of Sun says, in your experience, you had sleep paralysis only after having poor sleep schedule for a prolonged time. Undersleeping and well, and that could be it too. I've definitely got bad sleep hygiene right now. I'm trying to fix it. Yesterday, like I said, was probably the last 2 nights I've gotten basically 8 hours of sleep, which hasn't happened in a very long time. Especially not 2 nights in a row, so. We'll see if we can continue it today. I'm gonna try and be super productive. I've got an appointment tonight at 8, and then I will hopefully be in bed by 9:30. That's my goal. Gotta know the things before distorting the thing. Exactly, Deity. So you can't. It's kind of like what they say with like animation too. Like if you just learn an animation style, like Disney style or anime style or something, this is already somebody else's distortion of reality. So if you're only studying that, you're not actually going to know how to draw a person or how to draw like what proportions actually look like. You got to learn the basics so that you know how you want to distort reality. Kind of create your own style, you know? It's all good stuff. Man, does anyone else feel like it looks like they're just wearing really funny pants? This is so good. You can see that it's coming off of the heel here, these little skin flaps. It's kind of interesting. The help with sleep, and that's helped. Oh good, I'm glad, Chris Wright, I'm glad. You had night terrors as a kid, Inglaroo? Yeah, I'm sure it was scary for your parents just to hear your kid like screaming. Yeah, that would not be good. Paleontologist, VA, welcome back on in. You're gonna be doing a painting of Captain Hook. That's awesome, B. Diesel. Nice, nice. Yeah, I feel ya. I'd love to add more streams, but my current schedule with having a part-time job, I just can't squeeze it in very easily. I actually did 5 days of streaming. Was it last week or the week before? Boy, that was a busy week. And then, oh yeah, that was the day that I got, like, everybody kept, like, doing stuff with my Ko-fi, and then I was like, I had 20 minutes to get to work, and then I got a big raid, and I was panicking. Oh yeah, that was that day. So yeah, 5 days of streams is tough. That's tough when you have another job, paleontologist PA. If I didn't have anything else to do, like if I was just working from home all the time and at home all the time, sure. In fact, I used to stream a lot more back when I was freelancing. But these days, I gotta pay that health insurance, you know? It's hard to afford on a freelancer salary. More Casey streams. Yeah, we'll see. We might do it again sometime, Isol. Maybe once I hit, you know, whenever I hit 2,000 followers, maybe I'll do another one of those, like, 5 days a week streams. Oh, the Casey stream. Oh gosh, you guys. I appreciate that you guys wanna see more streams. I wish I could deliver that. And still get everything done and not be late to my day job. I wasn't late. I'm happy to report I was not late that day. I just had to hurry. Awkward cartwheel. The cats are laying on your tummy and legs. Oh yeah, that does make it hard to turn. Yep. Cats are like that though. They're like, what's the most inconvenient thing I can do for you right now? Isol, I really want to see an awkward cartwheel. Do you have an awkward cartwheel redeem on your channel? So I need to find that button and push it. I've heard so much about the awkward cartwheel. I feel like I need to see it. Oops. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. I really like this bat pose. I might just paint this bat, even though I'm supposed to be doing wings. It's a really good one. So in case anyone's wondering what this is the skin from the foot. See how it attaches to the hand? So this is just the way that the fruit bat folds those wings, so that's why it looks like they have pants. It is kind of funny. Rip Rap! Yeah, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Just draw at work. Easy. Yeah, if only my job was the kind where I could do that. It's not a desk job. It's a up and walking around and doing things for 8 hours job. So, unfortunately, I cannot stream from work. Or draw at work. Sometimes, if I get a shift that has a little more sitting, then I can squeeze in a little bit of stuff. Like for my Patreon, I do a tier where people get a sketch in the mail from me once a month. And it comes in a little, like, note. You get a little note from me and all that stuff. Which I guess, since I never talk about Patreon, I need to revamp it and, like, kind of do more with it. But I do that once a month. And I sometimes work on those from work. But I do once a sketch. That's where you can get that. But that's about the only time I'm able to draw at work. And it's only, like, 1 or 2 shifts that they give me that have that capacity, I suppose I should say. Let's see, night terror. Are night terrors the same as nightmares? That's a great question. I think they're a little more intense, aren't they? Stand by, you'll DM me. Ooh, I can't wait, Isol. Your sister has MS. A nightmare leaves you waking feeling worried and confused. Night terrors are screaming while sleeping. Yeah. I think it's like you're not aware you're having them, I think. Like, I don't even know, are night terrors, like, are you actually having a nightmare? Or is it just, like, a weird thing that's happening to you? You know, like, something you're unconsciously, like, you're just making sounds in your sleep. I imagine you're having a nightmare that you're reacting to, right? Or no? I don't know. They sound horrifying. I'm not sure how you fix night terrors. Or if you can. Other than, like, sedatives, maybe? Hey, Paleokin, how you doing? We're talking about night terrors and sleep paralysis and bat wings today. Welcome to the chat. You may talk and move about but are asleep. It's rare to remember having night terror. Okay. Nightmares are bad dreams you wake up from and can remember. Okay. So I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if you are remembering it. Like if they go together, you know? It's probably hard to study that. Figuring out where the bits are here. Better than sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis. Do you get that too, Ken? Oh, we were just talking about sleep paralysis. I haven't had an episode of sleep paralysis in probably 8 months, which is a pretty good stint for me. It's been a while, thankfully. But they are not fun. Oh, I see. Symptoms of PTSD trigger. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, that sounds intense for sure. For you, it's hallucinating while semi-awake. Is that your night terror? Usually accompanied by freaking out. Okay, that sounds almost like a cross between night terrors and sleep paralysis. Because, like, if you're awake... Huh. Man, sleep things like that are so interesting. Isel, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry that you deal with that. I hope that, the stuff your doctor gave you will help with all of that. And that you get some good sleeps. Somebody recommended this book to me. Has anyone read it? It's called Why We Sleep, which feels like there's a very short answer to that question, like because you need to. But it seems like it's like a whole bunch of research, I guess, about sleeping and what it's actually doing for your body. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to read it. Has anyone read it before? They told me it, like, I don't know. The person who recommended it was very, very much like, this will change your whole perspective on sleeping. But I haven't read it yet. It's on my desk next to that other book that I was trying to finish yesterday that I only got through the first 2 chapters of. Hey Blue Skittle, how you doing? It's good to see you. You have never met the Hat Man. Who's that? I don't want to know who the Hat Man is. Thankfully, I don't. I was just saying, Ken, I don't get the hallucinations part of sleep paralysis. Thankfully, I just get the can't move, wide awake, feel like somebody's pushing on me. I feel like I'm being held against my will sort of sensation. If I actually saw like figures and stuff, I would probably have the worst sleep anxiety. Like, yeah, that would freak me out for sure. Posture check. Oh, thank you. I was shrimping a little bit. Appreciate that. Wondering if night terrors are hereditary, because your mom had them as a kid. I don't know much about it. Maybe the sleep book that I read will help, and then I can answer that question. Does anyone know? I have no idea. I imagine it would make sense if it's related to some kind of a nervous disorder or like chemical firings or something going off in your brain weird, like potentially that could be, I could see how that could be hereditary for sure. I mean, I imagine you inherit some of the way your brain is wired from your parents. I just really like this bat. This is the most pensive looking bat. So much character here. You were shrimping. Everyone stop shrimping. Let's do a posture check stretch. We haven't done our stretch yet today. Oh, it is also almost 11, so I'm gonna go for another half hour-ish. Maybe 20 minutes. So I'll be back on this afternoon. So you guys will see me soon. But let's go for another 20 minutes, and that gives anybody who's drawing along time to post their studies in the warm-up section. Oh, sorry, I forgot to finish my stretch. Hold on. So scatterbrained. So you just kind of like, if you've never done a posture stretch, you just kind of like hold your, like push your shoulders together and hold and kind of arch your back even if you want. And then when you relax, it's supposed to like kind of naturally your body will settle into a more upright, like better posture position. And the idea being if you do that enough times, it can over time really correct some posture issues. Forgot to finish the other half of this bat apparently. Let's do that. Such a good face, little bat. his little foot. Let's see. From Stanford Health, research has shown that a predisposition to night terrors may be hereditary. Emotional stress during the day, fatigue, or an irregular routine are thought to trigger episodes. All the more reason to have good sleep hygiene, folks. Good morning. Time to have Digi hit you on the back of the head with a sock full of pennies before. Oh, Isol. Isol, no. That sounds bad for your mental health in other ways. Sounds bad for your brain health. Wondering if night terror. Yeah. Your mom had them as a kid. Interesting. Yeah, maybe it is. Oh wow, I just really shrunk this bat's wing to make it fit by this picture. Bad habit right there. Let's scoot it even further away. It's amazing how you don't notice you're doing that as you're doing it. Let's see. Big shapes, big shapes. There we go. Sorry if you hear a loud sound, guys. That's my AC kicking on. Starting to warm up here. Look at this giant ear. Let's see. Backing up the advice about drawing the arm bits. Yeah. Yep. Really good tips for sure. Sock full of pennies. It just makes me sad, Isol. I'm too visual for that kind of thing. I'm just like, ah, that sounds like pain. And concussion times. Oh my gosh, Isol, I just got your DM. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch it really fast. Is there sound? It's all black, it's not showing me. Oh wait, there it is. I'm sorry, Isol, I wasn't. That's just a fearful cartwheel. To be fair, I don't think I've done a cartwheel in like 10 years, so I probably wouldn't do any better, but that's really funny. It's your new donation alert. I love that. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Loved it. Do a cartwheel after stream. Nope. Nope, not happening. We don't go full body, Casey. That's too awkward. Isol is a brave lady. Would never do it. The horses will be amazed. Oh, you mean just off stream? Okay, maybe, yeah. I'll do it in front of the horses. The horses won't judge me like people will. I'm not afraid of them. And if they do judge me, I don't speak horse, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh my gosh, too funny, Isol. I love that. Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna watch that like 5 more times. But like later, not right now, but I will. Alright, let me find another fun bat pose. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na bat pose. Let's find a really crazy wing pose. I've got so many in here, surely. Surely we can find one that's... Guys, this is so cute! This is not a good bat study pose for wings, but I just need you to see this picture. Look at its face! Oh my gosh! You guys. Ugh, just look at that for a minute while I find a better pose. Oh, this one's cool. I feel like I maybe drew this one before. But I like it. Let's draw it again. This is a good from behind. Isn't it cute? This is a good from behind wing view. I really like that. We'll put it right next to this little guy so we can draw. They're so cute. No, I love him. I know, me too. And before one of the horses tries to car— yes, that would be scary. You had a dream you did a flip last night. Horses are known to love cartwheels. Is that a fact? You know, Isla, I almost believed it because you were the one saying it, but I feel like maybe it's not totally true. Perhaps. Ooh, I found another cool bat wing pose. Look at that one. This is a great pose to study. A really, really cool dragon wing reference right there. I just pinned this one too, so if anyone needs that, it's in my Pinterest. I'm gonna draw this one first though. They're very stable creatures. Are they, Bickman? Are they stable? Well, my goodness. Hold on. I'm trying to give you something. A friend is making a VTuber for you. The glory of Maine Wolves. Oh my gosh, yes, Maine Wolves are great. They also make good neighbors. Man, you're hot to trot today with those puns. The nightmare. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's too much. There's too much happening in chat with the puns. Holy cow, those are all so— yeah, please. Fling all the cheese everywhere, guys. You got back from picking up lunch right on time. Hey, it had to be said. Oh, man, you guys are hoofing it. I feel like I do that one every time there's a hoofed animal. A nightmare, Ngoy. I like it. I like it. Yeah, what'd you get from lunch? Also, Bigman, let me know if and when that that parcel for you shows up. I'm curious how long it took. I think it's supposed to be there today. I don't know if you heard me say that before. If you did, I apologize. I may have missed it in chat. Cheese tots. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think I've ever had a cheese tot. Yeah, it should be there today or sometime soon. It is the U.S. postal mail, so it could be a little slower than today, but that was what I was told. It's only my second or third time, I think, shipping something from my Ko-fi shop, so I'm just trying to make sure that my process works okay. You rapstallion. Oh gosh. Easel, you are way too good at these puns here. My goodness, my goodness. Man, I'm hungry now. I want some cheese tots. I brought some bacon that I made last night, so I have some cold bacon in the fridge here. I'll probably get into that after stream. I love that you can actually see the wing structure through this, like this backlighting basically that's going on with this critter. It's really, really pretty. Oh, hey Centroa! Welcome on in! If it's not here tomorrow, you have— oh, okay, no worries. Hey, enjoy your vacation, Bickman, by the way. I hope you have a great time wherever you're going. Oh, thank you. Yes, there are ads happening. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys. BRB ads. Yes, I'll try not to respond too much to people who don't have cheese. Home for lunch and work lurking. Nice, nice. Yeah, Centroa. Oh, that's a great point. I guess I should say this when there's not ads, but if anyone is watching and you don't have time to draw right now, you can always draw later and just post in that warm-up section. And then, yeah. I'll show it at the next warm-up stream. So never feel like if you don't make it now. Aww, Bickman, thank you so much for giving that sub to Easel. Easel, enjoy your cheese. Now you too have cheese by your name. That was really nice, Bickman. Thank you. Welcome to ad-free viewing, Isel. Also enjoy the emotes. Such a champ, Pikmin. It was a decision that was easily made. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for anyone who hates puns, I'm so sorry. You probably hate this, but for those of you who indulge me in the very silly wordplay, I don't know why it amuses me as much as it does. It just does. It just does. I'm easily amused. It's almost, I had a friend in college who got me really into puns, and his were terrible. And it's just the worse that they are. Like, the more cringy they are, the funnier I find them, because I'm laughing at the cringe factor at this point. Anyway, I apologize to anybody who hates puns, but you guys are making my day, so thanks. You're so flustered by the sub, you have no comeback. Isla, it's okay. Just enjoy it. Just be in the moment. Be at peaceful? I don't know if that one really works. But anyway. Welcome to the behind the scenes part of my stream. I'm gonna let you know, only you. This is a part of the stream where I hum along because less people can hear me. That's all you're really missing. Love a flying fox, though. They're so cool. This one's doing some really funny things with its fingers. Love your wings, PJ. Well done. Well done. Hope you guys don't mind that we're just kind of in the Florence and the Machine section of the playlist. If anyone is ready to move on, let me know if you hit next. I happen to very much enjoy this music. You see a headline that the national parks got a $1 million grant. Wow. That's a lot. What are they going to do with that? Like trail upgrades and stuff? Probably needed. Very cool. You like this part of the playlist, okay. But good to hear, Terzia. I do too, but I know a lot of times people get used to like variety. But I love Florence. I actually don't know if she's still producing music. I haven't really heard about anything from her in a while. I imagine that's like a big... I don't know, I remember when this first came out, I was like, I'd never heard anything like this. I think when it first came out, I was like, what is this music? And I love it so much. It's like epic pop or something? I don't know. This did not really have like operatic pop. I have no idea, but it was great. And I remember it kind of took a lot of people by surprise. I imagine that's a hard bar to live up to. It's like, shoot, I have to do something super innovative every time I make music now? That's pressure. I might color this one. I'm really enjoying kind of looking at like the wrist bones here and like trying to figure out like, I mean, basically we're looking at the back of the hand of this creature, so I'm trying to think about that as I draw. Like, these lines aren't just bending for no reason. These are knuckles that are kind of curling this way, you know? So we're seeing the back side of that. And it's fun to think about how that impacts the rest of, you know, the wing shape. And then thinking about, you know, the elbow, this is skin that's attaching down to, you know, it's connected to the feet. So just trying to figure out, like, how the foot, like, where the foot is that's pulling on this wing and what's going on here. I don't know, it's fun to think about, for sure. And just thinking, too, about that, like, how there is skin attached to this part of the elbow, and that's why it's such a sharp pull. That's why you get this shape right here. It's not because this is the edge of the wing, but it's because there's skin being pulled this way, toward this foot that's hanging up, you know, on the tree. So, yeah, just thinking about all that stuff as you're drawing, I think, is helpful. And flying foxes really have such strong wing shapes. I feel like it's a little easier maybe to see. Or at least maybe to understand, parse out. And yeah, this is like, that little flap here extends to that. Like, anyway, just think of all that stuff is fun. And it's gonna help you when you go to draw other things too. Alright, I'm gonna color this one. I wanna play with this backlighting a bit. I'm gonna color this guy, and then we're probably gonna get into some of your stuff. I may not have time to visit this one. But yeah, be sure if you wanted to have your work shown that you go ahead and get it posted somewhat quickly or somewhat soon into the warm-up studies section. And if you are not finished, if you just got here, or if you just don't rush, is what I'm trying to say. Just take your time. Anything that you do from a study, I will be happy to show on tomorrow's stream. So it doesn't you don't have to always do it on theme. We definitely have people who participate after the fact because they can't hang out during the stream time when it's live. Don't feel like now is your only opportunity. You can definitely show some work later. You saw the making of Rain of Fire, and the creature creation of that particular dragon was stunning. Oh, that's awesome. I remember Ring of Fire. Or Rain of Fire. Yeah, I think I have it on DVD. Back at my parents' house. I have a vague memory of having that on DVD. I wonder if I still have it. It was definitely one of my favorite dragon movies, too. Really, other than Dragonheart, I don't know. I can't really think of any others other than Dragonheart, Rain of Fire. Like the old animated Lord of the Rings, maybe, had a lot of dragons in it. Does anyone remember the very terrible monster movie, Dragon Wars? I loved the creature design in that movie, hated the movie, thought the movie was incredibly stupid. So I got the DVD like in a bargain bin at Walmart or something, and then I would watch it, but like have it on mute so I didn't have to listen to the film. And I would just watch all the creatures moving around, because the animation was awesome. At least at the time, I thought it stood up pretty well. It may not anymore. But there was like a big serpentine looking dragon and like a more classical looking dragon. I don't know. I just thought they were neat. I never saw the other Dragonheart movies. I don't know if anyone in chat did. I heard they weren't very good. I feel like maybe I saw part of the second one? I don't know. It didn't make sense to me because I was like, well, the whole stakes of the movie was that he was the last. So, like, if you remove those stakes, it feels less powerful. Very batty, yeah. You also ate in a restaurant in Kenya where the thatched roof was filled internally with huge fruit bats. That's really cool. We have pipistrelle bats here, size of a vole. Pipistrelle bats. What is a pipistrelle bat? I am the second to last dragon. Exactly. It's like, what the heck? defeats the purpose. Pipistrel bat. Oh my gosh, they're so little! Oh, little cutie. They're so tiny. We have lots of bats here in the US. I don't know what kind, to be honest. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Fruit bats are really neat. Okay. I was gonna get distracted looking at bats, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay on task. Beautifully ugly. Yeah, some bats aren't the cutest, for sure. You never heard of this movie. When did it come out? Oh, Reign of Fire? Yeah, it was a 90s movie. Probably when you were a baby, because you're so little. Oh, stretch. Good point. I do need to stretch. Oh, Dragon Wars. It was not a good movie. It's probably why. If you look it up, you'll see why. I just really liked the creature design. At the time, I didn't really have access to a lot of dragon creature design related content, and so Dragon Wars, I was like, oh, I think I actually saw it in theaters. Or no, maybe I saw it at a friend's house. I can't remember. I saw it on a big screen somewhere that was like bigger than my TV at home. But anyway, I found it in a bargain bin. I think I do still have the DVD somewhere. Hydrate, thank you. I do need to hydrate more. Here, let me show you. It might have come out in the early 2000s. This will give you a nice idea of what it was like. I think this is the DVD cover that I had. Yeah. So this is Dragon Wars. It was very silly. I don't recommend it as a film, but I really liked the creature design. The faces looked cool. Like, I liked the animation of the creatures. It was basically a monster, like a bee monster movie. I don't know when it came out, but I just remember there were like lots of different kinds of dragons, and I really liked it. But it was not a good film. Like, not even by a little bit. Oh yeah, it has a 3.5 out of 10 on IMDb. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, it's not good. Don't watch it. Like I said, I watched it and I had it on mute. I just watched it for the visuals. All bats are cute. I mean, most bats are pretty cute. Not all, though. Some are a little snarly. Let's try more Skittle brushes today, folks. I haven't really played enough with these. Oh, by the way, Skittle was in chat earlier. If you guys aren't following a blue Skittle, I don't know if we gave him a shout out or not. But go give Skittle a follow. Lovely, chill art streamer. Very much has, like, sleepy ASMR vibes. I don't know how he speaks that softly. It's like very much like this. Like just kind of like a soft... I'm probably doing a terrible Skittle impression. Skittle, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. But really, really great art. You will like it. Guaranteed you will like it. And he will believe at you, which is very kind. You know, for all the times when you can't believe at yourself. Skittle's got you. Yeah, Dragonheart's a good one. Hey, Burnabins, also, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Bringing you out of Lurk to talk about monster movies? Yeah, let's do it, guys. Give me your best monster movies. Tell me why you love and or hate them. I had a friend, like in college that I would go over to her house and we would have bad monster movie night. And so this is going to date us quite a bit, but this was back like right before Blockbuster like went under. And so we would go to Blockbuster, walk down the aisle and just pick the cheesiest looking monster movies that we could find. And we would watch like one or two each time we would do this. And I'll still never forget, we watched Ice Spiders. That movie was so dumb. And there was also one called Attack of the Sabertooth. It was awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. But they were always so funny because we would just sit there and eat popcorn and like laugh at how silly the animation was or how cheesy the acting was or just like the writing being bad. Like these are, I don't even know how these movies get greenlit or who, there must be just a market like for people like us who are just like wanting to watch a bad movie. I guess now you see stuff like that on streaming services where it's just like, hey, this is just a dumb movie that we made here. But like, it was something about walking down the aisle at like kind of almost like you're at a movie library, right? And you're just like looking for just like something dumb. I don't know. It was fun. You have monster movies, but you won't remember them. Well, which ones? It's okay if I don't know. Feel free to recommend. Also, hey, Paradox Moose, how you doing? It's good to see you. Speaking of monster movies, we have a huge amount of talented artists in the Generated for HD community, and the other day we had someone draw Alien Xenomorph. Oh no, wait, that's awesome. Sabina Bean, I've thought about joining like the Discord and doing things, but I don't speak anything but English. And so I feel like I would be forcing people to speak in English to interact with me. So I always feel bad like popping in on his streams and like saying anything. I've popped in a few times and just like popped in emotes or something, but I don't want to distract, you know? That is a really good drawing. Holy cow. Well done, person. Oh my gosh, I love their art. Does this person stream? Wow. I will follow. I know you all speak English. I just feel bad. I feel like I'm interrupting. Because like sometimes I pop in, I'm like, I want to say hi, but also I don't want to interrupt whatever conversation is going on. Maybe one day I'll get over my shyness. We'll see. We'll see. Mysterious Island, Jason and the Argonauts. I've heard of that one. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. I've heard of these. I haven't heard of Mysterious Island. You want to see the drawing? Yeah, click it. It's really good. Hey, Siren, also. How you doing? Let's see. Indeed, for a long time, I'd spend money in Amazon's under $5 sci-fi section, saving them for Friday evening ticket. Honestly, Adonette, it's kind of a fun thing. If you've never done it... Oh, you know what? We could do that on stream. Do you guys want to have bad monster movie night in Discord? We could totally do that. We can do it like once a month or something. Just watch a bad monster movie. They were really fun. Like, it's fun to just get together and just make fun of stuff. Or not even make fun, just like, I don't know, sometimes they were enjoyable just for what they were, you know? It's like, you know, you're going into it knowing it's going to be a bad movie, so your expectations are nothing. And then you're just sometimes pleasantly surprised, and most of the time you're just like, yep, that was exactly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Get the bad movies out! I love it, a new mantra. That's too funny. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. It'd be funny. I'm sure there's some on Amazon, or on, let's see, I have Netflix, I have Hulu, and I have 3 months of Apple TV. So if anybody knows any good bad monster movies that are on those services, let me know. Or if any of the mods have a service with access to some of those things that have bad monster movies, also feel free. You're a great film heckler. Yes, you are. It's good to be heckling again. Amaze, it's good to be doing anything again. If you know, you know. I'm assuming that's where you were going with that. Who knows what I'm quoting? Anybody? Anybody? So in love. Of course I got the reference. Muppet Christmas Carol was like my entire... That's like the thing I look forward to almost as much as Christmas itself, is watching the Muppet Christmas Carol. Of course. I'm not that bad. That's not even like... That's just like childhood classic culture. That's not even pop culture. That just means I had a childhood, that's all. Oh. Yeah, you have to. It's just the way. What did I draw here? Like, why did I make that line go all the way across? It's very silly of me. See, I'm not a complete lost cause in the maze. You just have to find the things that I know. I want to draw these veins on this wing because I want to think about that some the next time I go to draw something like this. And then I think I will probably be finished. I feel like that's a hard movie to, like, a hard story to mess up, you know? Surely. It's just such a classic, you know? A timeless tale. But I'm sure that doesn't stop somebody from messing it up. It's a very universal theme. Everybody likes a good redemption story. Alright, I think I'm done with this. Wait, what's going on? I am going to bust into the Discord in about 2 minutes to go see what you guys got up to. Wait, let's not do it on that layer, shall we? Let's do it on this layer, like a responsible, normal human. Okay. Let's go check out what you guys got up to. So I'm going to go into the Discord and start looking at the things that were submitted for viewing in the warm-up, what do we call it? I keep forgetting. Warm-up study section. So again, don't feel like you have to submit. If you don't want to share your work, that is totally fine. You do not have to. If you drew along at all, give yourself a pat on the back, you know? You did a great job. So let's check and see what we have here. Oh, for parenting stuff. Okay, good luck, Outernet. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, friend. So basically the way it works for anybody who hasn't been here for this part of the stream before, essentially I will post my studies, like 1 or 2 from today, in this chat, and anything below what I post is what we will share for next time. So this is one of mine from last time. Now we're going to get into the new stuff. So again, it doesn't have to be on theme for the day of, right? This is something Santroa did, from reference, like this one. Looks like they were looking at a fanged deer of some kind, like a small cervid. Really, really pretty. Lovely, lovely study. This is a great anatomy study right here. Looked at the skeleton and the skull and just kind of looked at how the pieces go together before you jump into this part. Really, really helps with the understanding of what you're actually looking at. So well done, Santroa. A really nice job with the gesture of this pose. It really feels really fluid and like you really got the weight of the animal. The face looks awesome. I do love that you adapted it into like this, like Dracula deer type thing. Super, super fun. Really, really cool. Really well done. I love it. You think he did it the other day? Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks like he did it after the last stream, which is, again, totally fine for anybody who wants to. And we have one from A Ray of Sun, doing this really awesome snow leopard. Well done, Suntroa. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Wait a minute. Or this isn't Suntroa, this is A Ray of Sun. I'm sorry, I kept saying Troa. This is A Ray of Sun. Really, really nicely done. This is really good detail, really good structure in the paws here. I feel like you are really comfortable drawing felines. This looks really cozy for you. Is that true, or am I just inferring something? This is a 38-minute. This is you turning it into like a personal character, perhaps? A horned snow leopard. Some tasseled ears here. Really, really nice. This looks fantastic. And followed on Pinterest. You know what? Help yourself. I try really hard, Tiggs, to make sure that my Pinterest doesn't have any AI stuff. So if you see anything, let me know. I try really hard to manicure it. But hopefully it's a helpful reference catalog for you. And welcome on in. Good to see you. We are looking through stuff that the viewers have submitted for reference studies that they've done over the past week, basically, up to this very stream. Let's see. Hold on, I'm behind. You're not comfortable with felines, really? You could have fooled me, honestly. This, like, holy cow. Like, the eyes especially, and just, like, the structure of the face look super solid. Well, you did a great job studying, then, if you aren't comfortable with felines, because this, I mean, look at the weight of the paws here. You were really paying attention to, like, where this animal is holding its weight, and just kind of the, almost, like, it's hard to describe, but just kind of like the gesture of the fur, if that makes sense. Like you caught the little, the little wrist bone right here, kind of the weight on the palm. I mean, I don't know. This looks awesome. It feels like you know what you're doing. So you did a good job. And I love this revisiting of this study too. But it is also a very charming face. So either way, this is fantastic. It's a really nice study. You should be proud. If you're not, you definitely should be. It looks great. I love it. You killed it. The eyes ate up 30 minutes. I believe it. But hopefully you feel more confident. Like, it looks like even in this faster one that you did, like, you got those basic shapes down still. I mean, it's solid, You got the eyebrow shapes, like, above the eyes right there. It feels like you really got a good understanding of the parts, like the planes of the face, especially. I think you did a great job. That looks great. And here we are in some bat studies for today. One coming from Rue, which I don't know if Rue is still here in chat, but Rue also streams here on Twitch, guys. You should go follow Rue. Some of us were hanging out on Rue's stream yesterday. She posted in the Discord when she went live. Really, really fun, very chill. She does animation, she does drawing, she does all kinds of stuff. Great artist. You guys should all go give her a follow. Really, really nice study here, Rue. For some reason, I have so much issue like getting down these little vein textures like this here in the wing, but you did a great job here. It looks great. This is a fantastic study. You can tell you were really looking at like the parts of the wing and what was going on. Like the knuckle placement and everything. Fantastic stuff. I love a good backlit wing too, right? I know, right, Tiggs? Rue is awesome. Seriously, go follow Rue. If you like watching artists work, Rue does great work. You'll keep an eye on it. It's really tricky to spot it is tricky. Yeah, I did too, Tiggs. I saw a little bit of that in the snow leopard. That's why I was like, it seems like you've really got a handle on this. But yeah, just fooled us all there. Rue, this looks awesome. Thank you so much for drawing along. Excellent wing study. Makes me want to draw more wings and do some more color studies of wings specifically, honestly. Really, really nicely done. Charzia coming in with a nice color study as well with our wings. This is a nice one. The perspective on this wing is excellent. You really got the proportions of the two wings. Like, even though this one has a lot of foreshortening going on, it still feels very three-dimensional. Like the animal is kind of wrapping its arms this way, sort of like around something. Obviously to land, but great structure. I'm interested in the way that you did the lines for the veins here. That's a nice technique. I like that kind of raking technique. I might have to look at some more references and see how they're actually structured. I like the way that looks a lot. Like, it implies it without being distracting, which I think is what I was struggling with mine. Soft bat. I know, the lighting is so soft, too. Seriously, fantastic work. Oh, and Charzia streams as well. Did we shout out Charzia yet? Sorry, guys. I'm, like, falling behind on my shout-outs today. Everybody follow everybody. Everybody's amazing. Y'all, Charzia is killing it over there and making amazing art. So honored to be able to draw with all of you guys. But Charzia also streams. And so does Maze. Got a lot of streamers participating. Amaze, this is great. Also, I love that you emphasized that, like, you really pointed out those bug eyes. It's fantastic. You, again, Amaze, you're always tackling these really tough poses. Like, this is not an easy one. You got the, not only is it the back of these arms and the back of the hands, they're kind of also curling in a really interesting way here. And it's fun to watch because you can, like, see the bones of the fingers sort of, like, wrapping this way. And it's easy to see it in the picture, but then, like, actually drawing that is really complex, and you're just killing it over here. So well done, Amaze. Especially the head position, right? It's just like an unusual position to see somebody draw a bat in. You've got the elbows here, accurately placed. The nice stretch of the skin folds between all of the little digits. Really, really well done. Excellent structure, as always. Just solid line work. Such good structure to your lines all the time. You can tell that this is somebody who is very used to working in line. Fantastic job. Yeah, Carno for sure. Well, I have one that flails. We can even use the flailing one. Makes me want to cry. Fantastic work. And Amaze also streams, folks. If you aren't following Amazing Fan 15, was also hanging out on his stream yesterday. Does great animation. He was doing a really cool animation yesterday. It's really fun to watch. And yeah, you can watch him do all kinds of stuff on stream. So make sure you go follow all these folks, guys. Oh, another one from Charzia. Nice, Charzia. Man, you really like tearing through them. Well done. Well done. Carno. Oh, I love it. I love the colors. I'm really curious if these are colors that you applied to the image or if this is like kind of some colors you pulled from the image itself. It's really, really pretty. The bat, he squeak. Yes, he sure do squeak. Oh, I just love the structure of your drawings, Charzia. And of course, the way you handle color and light is so good. Speaking of color and light, guys, we are talking about doing, shaking things up a little bit next month with warm-up streams, but I'll talk more about that at the end of stream. But love it. Love it, Charzia. The image was pretty colorful. Well, you did a great job. You always, even though you say that, I feel like you always do such a good job pulling out the brightest brights and like the deepest colors in the darks and really just kind of bringing a lot of life to your studies. These are always so fun to look at. Love it. And we got one from Beats. Hey, 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 look at this structure drawing here. Really getting down like the shapes and thinking about, you can see that they did the like the cylinder, like showing the actual structure of the creature so you can understand what you're looking at here. It does help a lot, and Beats, you really are like rapidly progressing, I feel like, in your art journey. This is really cool. Look at the nice musculature study right here on the arm. You can actually, I mean, you can see it. They have, like I said, the same types of muscles and bones that we do as people. They're just stretched out differently. But this is like a ripped bat. Look at that. And you really got that down. Looks, and all the like detail to the veining is pretty impressive. Your attention to detail, Beats, as always, is just stellar. Really impressive stuff. I know I've probably said this before, Beats, but when if you ever decide to start streaming, just let us know. Beats does not stream, guys. Beats, do you have a social media or anything? I'm not sure if you post your art online anywhere, but let us know. You do great stuff. Fantastic study. Well, these studies are awesome, guys. Thank you, everybody who shared the work. I know it's so good, right, Ray of Sun? Everyone did such a good job. You tried not to use the color picker. That is always such a tough challenge. I'm sure you did a great job. But yeah, that's always a lot of fun too. So speaking of color and light and kind of shape and form, you don't post anywhere else. Well, Beats, I'm honored, truly. I'm honored. And we all love your work, so thank you so much for sharing it with us. You're doing a great job. It's really cool watching you share all this stuff. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful bats. So on that note, we are going to start changing things up a little bit next month with warm-up streams. We're still going to do warm-up streams. They're still going to do study from reference, but I'm going to throw in a few tutorials. Like, we're going to do some work alongside a tutorial things together, just because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I've saved over the years, I'm sure that you have saved over the years, that we all kind of avoid getting into, right? Like we're like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to do this lighting technique. I'm going to save that tutorial. And then we never go back to it. At least I don't. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself here. But thank you, Amaze, for posting that link. If you have a tutorial that you really have wanted to follow for a while, I can't promise that I will use it, but if you want to suggest it, go to the Discord and go to, here, I'll show you actually, the stream event chat right here. This is where you can post anything like that that's related to an event on stream. So I've got some stuff pinned that I'm going to use. I've got some stuff favorited on my YouTube, like video tutorials, but they can be like any kind of tutorial. But we're going to go through some of those and actually like process a tutorial or two together, because I feel like that's something that, again, maybe just speaking for myself, but something that I always say I'm going to do later and then never end up doing. So if that sounds like you, or if that sounds like something that would be beneficial to you, it's not going to be every warm-up stream, but we're going to have a few like that next month. So if you have some that you'd like to study, let me know about it in the stream event chat. And we don't always do animals, by the way. We sometimes do other things, like tomorrow. Let me check the stream schedule, but tomorrow morning for warm-up streams, I believe we're doing metallic effects. Yep, we are studying metal and how to make metallic effects. So I've got a few tutorials for that pinned, but also we're just going to be looking specifically at different types of metal and learning how to paint or draw that. So if that is something that you struggle with, that you want to level up in and improve in, come back tomorrow morning. We'll be doing that at the same time tomorrow. Even if you don't feel comfortable drawing along, if you just want to come hang out and learn with me, I need to learn. So I'm inviting you to learn with me if you'd like to. But I will be back on this afternoon, probably doing some dragon doodles for Smogist. And yeah, I'll see you guys maybe later tonight at 4 Mountain Time. That's when I will be back. So if you got here at the end of stream or, you know, missed a lot of it, don't worry. I'll be back in like 4 hours. But for now, I am going to go find another family-friendly artist to raid into. Or watch a tutorial. It just ends up look like nothing like tutorial results. Well, that does happen, Tiggs, but at least you did the tutorial. A lot of times I don't even make it to doing the tutorial. So yeah, if anyone wants to come back for that, we will be doing that. Sometime in the month to come. We'll be trying that out next month. But I'll be back at 4, guys. If you want to come back in like 4 hours and hang out with me, feel free. But for now, let's go find someone else to bring some Twitch art love to. So don't go away just yet if you don't mind hanging out for the raid. It will make somebody's day, I assure you. They would love to hear from you. And thank you guys for being here. Thanks to anybody who hung out through... That's okay, Sticks. No worries. I'll be back in a few hours. We'll see you later if you have time. And if not, thanks for popping in anyway, Sticks. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for encouraging each other with your studies and in chat and just being wonderful. I appreciate all of you. Let me see who is on. I try to pick people that we haven't rated in a while, and I also try to pick people that are work safe. So at the very least, I try to pick people who are doing work safe things on stream. I can't always guarantee that that's the case, you know, with what they're saying in chat, but I do try to go work safe as much as possible. Let's raid. Oh, there's a lot of good options on right now. Oh, you know what? Who we haven't raided in a while? I don't even think they've streamed in a while. Let's go say hi to Nofi, you guys. Nofi hasn't streamed in ages, I feel like. We haven't seen Nofi in a hot minute. So you guys are gonna love Nofi. We're going to Nofi Blue. She's great. She's very chill and very sweet. And she's painting. She's painting a lovely, like, sci-fi character. Really, really skilled work, guys. You're gonna like her a lot. And hopefully I will catch you later. Here's those links again if anyone missed them. There's the Discord if you want to come join between streams. I hang out in there quite a bit. Here's my socials. I know Amaze just did these, but just in case anyone missed them, there you go. And let's go say hi to Nofi really fast. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye!